What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Bill here coming at you with a live stream of the DMVSportsZone channel. And in today, guys, we are previewing week one of the Arizona Cardinals versus the Washington Commanders. First game of the 2023 NFL season for our beloved Washington Commanders. I'm trying to post a video, but honestly, I caught up with so much other stuff. School has been keeping me busy, family. It's just so many things happening at one time. But now that football is finally back, happy to say that yesterday was the first game of the NFL season. Kadarius Toney, that man was all over Twitter after that game. I mean, quite honestly, dude, like Patrick Mahomes desperately needs a number one wide receiver. You got Travis Kelce, but as a winning organization, you can't be relying on a 34-year-old tight end. Now, granted, he's one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, but you need a wide receiver one to help out your boy. And Kadarius Toney was just dropping passes that, quite honestly, high school football players could have made. But again, it was the first week, so maybe it was just jitters. But they desperately needed a number one wide receiver. I mean, Jared Goff looked amazing. The whole game was just great coaching by the Lions. There was only so much Patrick Mahomes could do, evading the rush and just throwing it to wide open guys and just dropping it. But with all that being said, let's talk about the Commanders. Where should we start, man? Finally, football is back for this Commanders team. This season is going to be key because if it doesn't turn out the way we want it to turn out, Rivera could be out of here. And for me, in my opinion, I've been telling the guys this on the channel, if somehow this team does not, they have to make the playoffs and they have to win a playoff game in order for Ron Rivera to secure his job. If that doesn't happen, if he doesn't even make the playoffs, you fire him. If we're in the playoffs and we put up a decent fight, maybe consider it. But again, if you don't make the playoffs in this is Ron's fourth year, if I'm not wrong. Like, come on, dude. Like, we're just stuck in the middle, average, and just got to figure it out. But this is going to be exciting. Again, sold out FedEx Field, first time in a while. Going to be a lot of Commanders fans. Obviously, new owner, new regime. We love to see it. I think there will probably be no Cardinals fans. I mean, Arizona's really across the country, too far from Landover, Maryland. So I think it will be packed with Commanders fans, and you love to see it. Sam Howell's first game as a first regular season debut. Oh no, he played last year. His week one, his starting. Oh no, he started last year. Week one debut. I'll say that. Sam Howell. We've seen the preseason. This man has the potential to be something. Like quarterback one in this league. He has the tools. He has the arm strength, the IQ. We just have to see him full display with help from his offensive line. Got to see that. But let's start off with the injury report. I think it was a couple of days ago. The past couple of days, just some injuries that piled up. The team did put wide receiver Dax Milne on IR. So with that move, I think they're gonna put so they'll have it. Kick returners will be Antonio Gibson, Byron Pringle, and then for punt returners, maybe I think because they brought in Jamison Crowder, I don't know if that could be a guy they could activate from the practice squad, but we'll see. The biggest injury, obviously, is Chase Young, listed as questionable. Dude, the patience of Chase Young is just that's how much of a margin, bro. Like, come on, man. A stinger, the first preseason game against the Browns, and you're still hurting before week one a couple weeks ago. Like, come on, dude. I don't know. You're the second overall pick not too long ago. A lot of people calling you a bust. There's a reason why we didn't pick up that fifth-year option. It's not looking good for Chase, man. Again, I have the man's jersey. I'm rooting for him. He's from the DMV. Went to DeMatha. Also, shout out to DeMatha. They are playing Freedom Woodbridge right now in a high school game. So shout out Freedom Woodbridge. Hopefully they win that game. But back to Chase Young, man. Like, yeah, you come on. If it's a mental thing, you got to figure it out. If it's a physical, like, what is it? We don't know, man. Like, clearly it's way more than like what we think it is. And if I'm being honest, dude, like, I'm really worried. I am. Do I think he plays? Come Sunday morning, I think we're gonna see Chase Young is out. I hate to see it, bro. I want the man to succeed, but he's so close to that B word, bro. Very, very, very close. And it sucks, man. It really does. But that's Chase Young's injury more. Like, it's just questionable. Terry had turf toe in the preseason against the Ravens. I think he will play. So hopefully we'll see him ball out. And let's talk about this Arizona Cardinals team, bro. Like, genuinely, I mean, they traded Isaiah Simmons for a bag of chips, a seventh-round pick. They traded that tackle that I wanted. They've been selling. I mean, Jonathan Gannon, you guys seen the memes about him, like, trying to give a motivational speech before the season started. Like, bro couldn't motivate me to go buy a soda from the vending machine. Like, come on, man. this Cardinals team is clearly tanking for Caleb Williams, the kid from the DMV. And quite honestly, there's rumors out there, not even rumors. I think Caleb Williams and his father talked about how they want his son to go to the right team. So he might not even declare if he knows that Arizona's getting that pick, but they are decided to start quarterback Joshua Dobbs, who I think we all know. I think we had a podcast, and now he's back in the league. I think he was with the Steelers at one point, was in the Browns preseason. But like there is like I genuinely expect us to win this game by a lot. If it's even a close margin, or even if we somehow, God forbid, lose, it's gonna be bad. But this Cardinals team, I mean, on I think they have Hollywood Brown, but I think he might be on the injury report as well. I mean, Buda Baker is solid, James Conner is solid, but out of those guys, like Andy is Bell still on the team? I mean, Christian Kirk's not even there anymore, so like there's no reason for us to like it's week one at our home, new regime, new everything's sold out. We should ball out. This defense should feast, man. It really should. Our offense should be able to move the ball with ease. This offensive line shouldn't have any trouble. Sam Howell shouldn't get his jersey should not be dirty. It should not be thrown to the ground and all of that sort. But yeah, man, this Arizona Cardinals team is just not that good. And I think we have the ability to blow them out. If I had to give a score prediction, let me give the keys to the game. Key number one is put pressure on Joshua Dobbs. Like I expect this defensive line, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, Chase Young, if he plays, to go after Joshua Dobbs. And if you do, just create turnovers. Guys like Emmanuel Forbes, the reason why we drafted him. Kendall Fuller, Cameron Curl, Derek Forrest, Jamin Davis, Cody Barton. I expect him to be fine. We want you guys, we want them to be able to get those turnovers. Last year, that's what we lacked. We lacked turnovers. And now if we put pressure on Joshua Dobbs, he's going to make mistakes. Doesn't have crazy weapons out there. He does have Zach Ertz. Forgot about him. But this Cardinals team, like, we're way better than them on paper, and we should blow them out. As said. Now, should we take them easy? No, they're still an NFL team. Anything can happen on Sunday. But it's week one. So, yeah, man, like that was key number one, put pressure on Joshua Dobbs. Key number two, get the ball to our freaking playmakers. Terry McLaurin, again, we don't have to rush him back, but if he plays, I think he will play. Get the ball in, get the ball to Jahan Dotson. The man's gonna have a big second year. Get the ball to Curtis Samuel, Cole Turner. Let's figure out this tight end group. Who is that alpha in that room? I don't know if Logan Thomas is playing. I think he will be. Get the ball to our playmakers, Brian Robinson, Antonio Gibson. Eric Bieniemy, he's been saying a lot that he's been trying to use Antonio Gibson for so long in the passing game, or in the offense, we've been hearing that, hey, we're going to use Antonio Gibson in the passing game. Let's use him in the passing game, So, quite honestly, I can't wait, bro. This is the debut. We're going to see how much. We saw yesterday, again, going back to the Chiefs. A lot of people were saying this is what happens when we have Eric Bieniemy. Obviously, it was a joke, but still, it's something interesting to keep an eye on. It's week one, bro. This offensive line better step up. I shouldn't expect any, Sam Howell should have a good amount of time in the pocket. Give up. If it's a bad day where Sam has no time, he's getting sacked, hurries, and the running game isn't going, I'm going to be concerned, man. I really am. This is the Arizona Cardinals team. We're only going to play better teams, bro. Again, this team is taking for Caleb Williams. They're not competing, clearly. So that's key number two. Key number three is win the turnover battle. That's always a key. Win the turnover battle, and you win the game majority of the time. You create turnovers, give Sam Howell on that offense a shorter field. You'll be fine. And for my final prediction of the game, score prediction, I have us winning. I'm gonna say 31-10. I think it'll be a blowout. Arizona gets like a garbage touchdown and a field goal. But I would be gladly put up. I would love to see more points. I love to see us thrash this team because we haven't seen a lot of blowouts past recent years. I really want to see Dotson do punt returns, but I'm sure Crowder will get the first crack. Yeah, I agree. I think the one reason with why Jahan isn't returning punts, they don't want to risk injury. Jamison Crowder, bro, the boy was one of the big three, him and Pierre and Deshaun during the Kirk Cousins days. And it's cool that he's back. And I love to see him punt return. I think the last time we had a punt return touchdown was when he was on the team against the Giants. I'm not sure. He had one against the Giants, one against the Ravens, so many of them. But he was tough, bro. He had some solid years with us, and even after he left. But I'm happy he's back. Dax Malone, just couldn't stand him catching punts. I will say, though, he was always catching it, but just wouldn't make any moves. Jameson Crowder, a reason why the team didn't want to bring him back was he had trouble catching the ball in punt returns. He was great in space, but you got to be able to catch the ball and then go, So we'll see with Dax Malone how far he'll be out when he comes back and who's going to be the key punt returner. But I'm excited for this offense, bro. This defense, just as a group, I'm excited that football is back. We are in a tough division, but we have the ability to win 9-10 games. I mean, one last year we went 8-1 with Carson Wentz and Heineke and all the drama and Ron Rivera just saying stuff to the media and just us fans scratching our heads. It's a new regime, new era. If Sam Howell is that guy, we win 10 games, you roll with him. If he's not, we win 5 games, draft a guy next year. Could potentially be Caleb Williams, Drake May, Riley Leonard. I don't know. But I want Sam Howell to be the guy. Again, I keep saying it. I saw him play in college. I know it was a game against my Hokies, and he didn't play great. But if you really look at him, he is a special, very rare 5th-round pick. There's a reason why he was noted to be top 5 pick in the NFL draft the year before he came out. I was fine with Dax. I remember seeing so many guys muff it. It was a nice change of pace, but having more juice wouldn't hurt. I agree, bro. You want to see some, moves go out there, see some ankle breakers. Yeah, man. Commanders football, it's back. I am so happy it is back, bro. And thank you guys again for all the support. I've been posting shorts. I wanted to make a video, but I was going to make this a live stream because I don't have enough time. I'm busy with so much stuff. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on this game. Score prediction. We better win. That's all I'm saying. If we somehow lose this Arizona team on Sunday, it's going to be bad. A post game with me, a lot of screaming, a lot of ranting. Won't be any cussing. Gotta keep it PG, but I'll be pretty angry. Pretty angry. But yeah, man, Chase Young, you better play, bro. This is a great game to get your feet wet and just get back in the mold, bro. I expect our defense line to feast, bro. Like, if we don't get at least 4 sacks, I'm gonna be upset. Create havoc, turnovers. All in all, they should not be able to run the ball on us. They should not be able to throw the ball on us. Yeah. With that being said, guys, thank you guys. Make sure you're like, comment, subscribe to the DMVSportsZone channel. We'd like to push out as much fire content out there as possible. Follow us on our social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, at DMVSportsZone. And the Commanders, Sunday, week 1, 1 p.m. Let's get it. Can't wait. Peace.